Hi there, this is Doc Shing and welcome to my channel. This is a relatively new channel, so thank you very much for dropping by and deciding to watch this video. I hope you would watch this video all throughout and click like and also share it to your friends, and I would deeply appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and click the bell button so that you would be notified of new videos that are being uploaded into my channel. So, to introduce myself, I am Doc Shing. I am a practicing doctor here in the Philippines, and I am presently based in Bislig City, which is in Mindanao, particularly in the province of Surigao del Sur. In this video, we're going to talk about the basic measures that we can do or we can practice to be able to protect ourselves from the disease called COVID or coronavirus disease 2019, also known for short as COVID-19. So by now, I already expect all of you or most of you to be well aware that our country is presently under a health emergency because of this disease, COVID 2019, which is actually caused by a virus named SARS-CoV-2 virus or 2019 novel coronavirus. At the later part of the year 2019, a novel coronavirus was found to be the cause of a cluster of pneumonia cases in Wuhan City, which is in Hubei province of China. It rapidly spread all throughout China, causing an epidemic, and then eventually all throughout the world. In February 2020, the WHO designated a name for the disease. It is called COVID-19 or coronavirus 2019, coronavirus disease 2019. The virus that causes COVID-19 is called SARS-CoV-2 virus or severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. Previously, it was called 2019 nCoV-2. So how is the virus transmitted? So unsaon man nga ang virus maadto sa isa ka tawo ma-infected, maadto siya dito sa tao nga wala pa na-infect, no? So person to person transmission is actually through respiratory droplets. So parihara siya sa pamaagi sa pagkatakod sa mga influenza or flu, no? So with droplet transmission, virus released in the respiratory secretions when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or talks can infect another person if it makes direct contact with the mucous membrane such as naa sa eyes, naa sa mouth, and naa sa nose. Okay? Infection can also occur when a person touches an infected surface and then touches his eyes, mouth, and nose directly. So, unsa may example ani? Example, na infected person nga nigunit sa doorknob, no? So, iyang nahato dito or nabutang ang virus dito sa doorknob. Then here comes this non-infected person nga nigunit pud sa doorknob and then nigunit dayon sa iyang mata o sa iyang ilong and then sa iyang mouth. Therefore, iya nang tanong ang virus, gihatod niya ang virus dito sa iyang mucous membranes, and thus that can cause infection with the virus called SARS-CoV-2 virus. Well, back to respiratory droplets. Kaning respiratory droplets hinuon, dili na siya mo lahutay og more than 6 feet apart or mga around 2 meters apart, ug dili pud na siya magdugay sa air, no? So kanang 2 meters apart mao na ang basis nga we are encouraged to practice social distancing, no? Which we will talk about later. Kay tungod kana nga distansya, dili naman mo travel ang respiratory droplets ana nga distansya. Ang respiratory droplets nga nagdala sa virus. So question is, unsa man gyud mga simptomas aning sakit nga gitawag nga COVID-19 nga gikos aning virus nga gitawag na SARS-CoV-2 virus? So mostly ang common na symptoms are fever and cough, and naapay mga upper respiratory infection symptoms such as sore throat, pero ang pinaka-common is fever and cough, no? So mura siya og actually pneumonia siya ang iyang presentation ani nga sakit. And then actually most of the diseases are mild, no? Wala dili kaayo siya severe. Ang kuan magud aning COVID-19 nga disease is ang virus is kusog kaayo siya makatakod, pero ang ang sakit is gamay ra siya og fatality rate that is around 2.3%. Unsa may kanang fatality rate, Dok? Ang pasabot ana is ang iyang potential, no, nga makapatay sa pasyente, no. Grabe siya makatakod, pero kung makapatay dili kaayo siya makapatay. Although sa mga cases karon ang ilang pag-study is kanang dali siya pabugto og kinabuhi dito sa mga pasyente nga naanay sakit daan, sama sa high blood, sama sa diabetes, sama sa uban pang mga sakit ug naapoy factor nga kung dako na silag edad, no? Kay kaning mga dagko og edad medyo huyang naman na gyud sila og resistensya. So unsaon man gyud nato nga para dili ta matakdan ani nga sakit, no? So as I mentioned during the beginning of this video, our president has already placed the country under a health emergency. Ang atong health emergency gitawag nga Code Red Alert Level 2, which is actually pinakataas na nga ma-designate nga alert level by the World Health Organization. Actually, early po na siya, no? Gisayo po na siya og declare sa president. Tungod kay dili ta gusto nga mo grabe pa ang spread sa virus ug daghan pa ang masakit, tungod kay dili man ta ka-afford. We are not as rich as first world countries nga makapahimo din hospital in 3 to 4 days, no. So much as well control it as early as now, no. And then if we control it as early as now, we would have lesser mortalities pa jud, no. So sige, unsaon man nato nga dili ta matakdan ani nga sakit. So number 1, wash your hands with soap and water. So grabe gyud ni ka basic, no? So as I said, these are basic measures that we can practice. So wash your hands with soap and water as frequently as you can, no? Kung makainom-dum ka, kung before ka mukaon, after ka mag-ato sa CR, maski wala ka nag number 2, basta gikan ka sa CR, panghugas yung kagamot with soap and water, no? Kaya na may uban nga, uy, na ako'y nabasahan nga iyang amigo gikan sa CR niya na nga, nanghugas sa kayong kamot nito bag po diyang amigo nga wala man ko nalibang, no? So actually, even if you're just urinating or you're monay number 1 or you're doing the number 2, if mo adto gyud kag comfort room, manghugas gyud kag kamot after, no? So basic ra gyud kaayo na. Any soap will do, no? Although you have your preferred mga antibacterial soap. Basta point is, you wash your hands with soap and water. Question would be, unsa man ka taasa, Dok, ang among paghugas, no, sa among kamot, no? So ang ilang recommendation would be 20 seconds, no? So mao nang ang ilang actually, I used to teach this in medical school. Now, when we do hand washing, that is 1 round of the happy birthday song, or actually 20 seconds duration, no? So nanay ang uban just for para malingaw sila, dili lang happy birthday ang ilang gi-play sa ilang mind, no? Basta lang pasok sa 20-second rule. So you can find a song that you like, no, that you would like to play inside your head while washing your hands with soap and water, no? And then naapag yun na siya recommended nga unsaon pag-wash sa hands. So maybe I can just put it in the description, no? Kay naamag yun na recommended sa WHO unsaon pag-wash sa kamot, no? Unsay una, knuckles, and all that. But I will place it in the description of this video. By the way, kanang 20-second rule is just the duration nga imong gi-scrub ang imong kamot, ha? Di na ingon na apil na din ha ang pag-rinse ug ang pagbasa sa kamot. Okay? So moving on to the next or to the second basic measure that we can practice to avoid contracting the disease is use alcohol and hand sanitizers if soap and water are not readily available. So example no na ako'y alcohol diri, no? This one, no? I am not endorsing any brand. Mao ra ni ang alcohol pud nga naa na diri sa balay, no? Bago pag ipalit kay nagpalit na lang gyud ko kay pahurot na pud gyud ang akong alcohol, no? And then I brought this one, no? 500 ml at 65 pesos. And then I appreciate that the store I brought this from actually had a cap already for each person. Pwede may makapalit og duha ka ingani, duha ka 500 ml. And then paris lang pud good. If you want this, kanira pud, pwede ra pud kani ang paris. So I brought a small one so that I can bring this with me around. And then if mahurot na pud, ako ra pong i-refill, no? So about alcohol, recommended yun ang 70%. There, you can see it. 70%. Okay. Ano man, kay mao man yun na ang percentage sa alcohol nga pwede na sila makapatay o bacteria or any microorganisms. Maka-disinfect na siya nga percent. So kung 40%, dili na siya patay gyud, maka-disinfect sa mga bacteria or microorganisms or viruses nga dapat nato i-eradicate. And then I also have this habit of using sanitary hand wipes, no? Kaya para nako sometimes dili man ni as messy, no, kung alcohol, no. Imo lang siya i-wipe and then throw ra po dayon siya, no? So it depends on your preference, as long as you have this in your bag ready in case you need to disinfect your hands. So the third basic measure would be keep yourself healthy, no? So get enough good sleep, no? So as much as possible 8 hours gyud imong tulog kada gabi. And then during the day kung mahimo makatulog pa gyud kag siesta, no? So that is a way to keep yourself healthy physically and actually mentally, no? Kay kung wala pud tay klaro nga tulog, di pud kay ta ka decision og tarong, dili ta ka huna-huna og tarong, and then medyo irritable pud ta if wala tay tarong tulog. And then also to keep yourself healthy is you have to take your vitamins, no? Vitamins, no? Multivitamins, and then pwede pud ka mag-take og vitamin C, no? Actually vitamin C mag-release na ang among DOH hospital to us nga mga medical staff, no? Kay protektahan gyud ang medical staff kay unsaon na lang og magkauna og kakuha sa sakit matakdan, wala na may amuma sa mga masakiton. And then also part of being healthy would be also having a proper diet, no? So kaon og gulay, no? Gulay gyud to gyud ko ana nga long life gyud na siya. And then daghan pud siya og vitamins, and then include fruits in your diet, no? Dili lang kay puro na lang karne, puro na lang lechon, no? Pwede pud magkuan ka og white meat such as fish and chicken. So that is measure number 3, which is to keep yourself healthy. The fourth basic measure in order to protect us from contracting the COVID-19 is to practice social distancing. So this is what I mentioned earlier, no? Social distancing na medyo layo lang sa ta with our interactions. Approximately 2 meters apart ang gi-recommend, no? Kay kana nga distansya dili na mo travel ang respiratory droplets nga nagdala sa virus. Ana nga distansya dili na siya kaabot. So karon kay nag-avoid lang gyud ta kay even asymptomatic persons, no? Wala sila simptomas, wala sila fever or hilanat, wala sila ubo, wala sila sipon, pero carriers na di ay sila, pwede man makatransmit sila sa virus. So practice gyud tag social distancing sa pagkakaron, no? Una, wala lang sa gyud mga lamano no? Kay hands din naman makatransmit man pinaagi sa kamot sa paglamanon nato atong mahatod ang virus. Sunod, wala lang sa mga beso-beso kung mag-greeting. Pwede na lang, yangot na lang, or wave na lang, hi, bye, or unsa, no? So, practice social distancing. Another would be, dili lang sa gyud actually dapat maglaag-laag, no? Avoid crowded places, no? And if dili pud ma-avoid yun mag-mask, no? To avoid breathing in the respiratory droplets containing the virus. So, actually avoid crowded places. So sa mga kabataan, no, wala lang yun sa ang mga laag-laag, no. Na naman siguro yung mga malls nga nag-close lang usa, no. So wala lang sa tay mga laag sa malls karon, no, which is for our own good ra gyud na siya. Dili pod siya time na mag-outing, no? Kay kung mag-outing na magyud panahon nga magtapok mo tanan. Actually ang gi-advise karon is avoid gatherings involving 5 or more persons. Mao na siya ang part also of social distancing. So kana medyo lisod nga dili lang sa tamo amin sa atong parents, medyo lisod nga di lang sa tamo beso-beso sa atong mga friends when we see them, pero ato lang gyud naon-naon nga para gyud ni sa atong kaayuhan, no, dili lang sa ato pero para sa tibuok katilingban gyud nga inaot nga dili gyud na mo abot into big proportions ang mga kaso nato diri sa Pilipinas like Italy proportions, no, kay in town luoy ra bata dili gyud naka-afford, no, kay gamay ra pud atong resources. So prevention gyud, because prevention is the best cure as they say. So moving on to the next or to the fifth, no, basic measures that we can practice to avoid contracting this disease is to keep ourselves informed. And to keep ourselves informed is to only read, no, only get data from very reliable sources such as the Department of Health or WHO or from our trusted medical experts, no. Dili please do not be harbingers of fake news, no, kanang sa chismis lang, kay kung ingana chismis lang walay foundation ang ilang mga giingon, ang mahitabuan na is magpanic gyud ang tao, no. Is actually the panic of fear that is gripping all of us right now. And actually to avoid this fear is we have to keep ourselves informed with what is really going on, no, in our society concerning this disease, and what to do in order to avoid the disease, no. Mas mukuan yun o mas maayo pa kung magbasa na lang magani mo sa internet katong mga reliable yun na sources, no. The DOH actually produces their news bulletin as frequently as around mga 4 to 6 hours na sila i-release nga news bulletin. So kana siya masaligan gyud na siya. And then also pwede ra pud mo magtan-aw mag-follow sa Twitter o mga WHO, Department of Health, no, CNN Philippines, or any reliable source. Pag naa gani ma-post sa Facebook for example, tan-awon gyud ninyo ang source, no, kung reliable ba, no, kuan ba siya, dapat ba siyang tuuhan tungod kay reliable siya. So those are the 5 basic measures that all of us can practice so that we can avoid the disease called COVID-19, which is caused by the virus SARS-CoV-2. So to reiterate all the basic measures, number 1 is to wash your hands with soap and water properly and also following the recommended duration of hand washing. Second would be to use alcohol and hand sanitizers or sanitary hand wipes in case you need to disinfect your hand but soap and water are not readily available. Third measure is to keep yourselves healthy by taking your vitamins, having proper diet, and getting enough good sleep. The fourth measure would be to practice social distancing. And lastly, the fifth measure would be keep yourselves informed about the updates of this disease, but also screen your sources by just reading data from reliable sources. So those are the 5 basic measures. But before I go, let me give you some reminders that would be helpful for all of us concerning this health emergency that is hounding our country today. So mga reminders lang, no? First is to avoid touching your men, no? Kani siya acronym ra ang men sa mouth, eyes, ug nose, because na dito ang atong mga mucous membranes nga if mo atong matouch with our infected hands, it could be the beginning of infection with that virus. Second is the disease actually is fatal for those belonging to the age group 50 and above. 60 to 70 ang ilang giingon nga advanced age group nga maoy daghan og mortality, no, or daghan ang na bugtuan og kinabuhi ana nga mga age group nga natakdan sa SARS-CoV-2. So let us remind our seniors about the basic measures na ila pod ma-practice para dili sila matakdan sa kani nga sakit. And then more reminders is that please do not discriminate health professionals, no, nga nagtrabaho sa hospital, no, kay sila ang exposed directly or nagbantay aning mga pasyente nga possibly na ay COVID-19, dili na ingon pasabot na aton na silang likayan, no, na anay mga istorya nga nay mga nurses na wala gipasakay sa tricycle kay kuno na daw sila ay coronavirus. Ang naaman po na practice good sa hospital, no, nga kinsa ray assign din ha, og kung kato magani ang mga na-assign dito sa magbantay sa mga PUI or katong gibantayan kay possibly infected, na po na sila yung mga measures gyud nga complete na sila og mga equipment nga suoton, no, when they interact with these patients who are possibly infected. So please do not discriminate health professionals. And then lastly, please also do not discriminate families of PUI, no. Wala man na nila good kagustuhan nga ang ilang kapamilya matakdan ana or ma-monitor, no, or ma-investigate tunog ana nga virus, pero dili man po napasabot nga ato na gyud silang i-ostracize, lain na gyud atong pagtan-aw nila, ingnon na gyud nato nga hoy ayaw duula ning among balay, no, kay basin kami matakdan ninyo. So ang bottom line ana is we have to really keep ourselves informed para dili ta ignorante, no, dili ta mahimong kataw-anan tungod kay wala ta kahibalo og unsa ang pamaagi nga mas spread ni nga kagaw. So it all boils down to being informed. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my future vlogs. So don't forget to click subscribe and to like this video and share this to your friends, and also click the bell button so that you will be notified of my future videos. Have a nice day ahead.